In life, you can either be a victim or a victor. Cuba was a place where the government dictated all aspects of your life. To me, the United States always represented the beacon of hope for my family. This country gave me and my family so much, I knew I had to give back. Growing up in Cuba in the 90s, it was very difficult because we didn't have electricity. My dad had to go on the black market to get food. My dad was a world history teacher. He was my teacher in school, but he's controlled by the Cuban regime. So whatever he had to teach me in the school system had to be their version of world history. But when I get home, he will actually tell me the truth about the real history of the world.
Tear down this wall.
For me, the United States, it was the country of possibilities. That was my dream, to one day go to this country. Having lived in Cuba and the United States, you appreciate the fact that you're free to think, to speak, and you thank God that you have an opportunity to do all those things in this country. This country gave me so much. I decided to join the military because I wanted to give back. It was an easy decision for me just to enlist in the United States Navy. I started as a fireman on board the USS Constellation, and then I worked as a machinist mate, and then I cross-rated and became an electrician's mate during Operation Enduring Freedom and Operation Iraqi Freedom. When I got out of the Navy, I just wanted to build and keep growing. I wanted to own my own business. That was my next dream, my next step in my life, which I did. The right policy could be the difference between a business thriving or failing. When I see that the government wants to regulate healthcare, that was a sign. I saw the writing on the wall that it could be something like Cuba. I knew that a lot of things had to change at the policy level. I wanted to be engaged in the community and to continue serving my country. So I went to a veterans conference in Orlando. There was a CVA table at that conference.
Concerned Veterans for America is a policy organization that works towards better policy for all Americans. We're also unique in the fact that we're not just a grassroots organization that only operates every election cycle. We're constantly in our communities, building our communities, educating our communities, working with our communities to be better.
I love my job. I get to engage in the community by hosting events to educate a lot of veterans when it comes to accessing healthcare. I listen a lot to what the people have to say, and by listening, I get to know what they need and how I can help. I believe through CVA, I'm empowering others to be victors and not victims, not just veterans, but all Americans.
So many people join the military because they have that servant's heart. They have that desire to protect the American people, to protect their nation. When veterans take off their uniform, the desire to serve doesn't fade. We care about our communities, we care about our country, and CVA gives veterans a way to continue to serve.
Once you raise your right hand and you make that oath of service to this country, you never take that hand down ever again. One of the greatest blessings in my life has been being able to call myself an American. I will never stop fighting for the American dream or for my community to reach their highest potential and live their dreams.